What is up, YouTube? It's your boy Quentin, and we are back with another banger today. This one was special requested by Matt. Matt is POG, yes sir. It's the realistic Timberwolves rebuild. This time we're not playing no games. We're gonna keep it really realistic. We're only gonna do stuff that we can really see the team doing in real life. We're not gonna do anything that would just seem too out in the left field, you know what I mean? But we're gonna still make sure we get a ring for this franchise, for Matt, for Karl Towns, for everybody, because man, they're on a losing streak. For the last month of February, they lost like what, eight game losing streak. So it's gonna be a tough one, but it's gonna be a good one. Make sure you subscribe, comment, like, share with your friends, all that good stuff, man. Let's go ahead and get into it. So y'all know the roster, man. Karl Towns, D'Angelo Russell, Malik Beasley, Naz Reid, Anthony Edwards, Jared Vanderbilt. The team looks decent, but it's just not, the production isn't really there. Russell has been hurt. Beasley has got suspended for some crazy stuff that he did. And Edwards is showing a lot of potential, but he's still just kind of young, you know. So we're going to focus on getting this team some new pieces on this team. I feel like the team would not trade Russell. The team would not trade Edwards, and of course they're not trading Towns. We're talking about trading Towns to the Knicks. It's not happening. The Knicks is not getting Karl Towns. Just forget about it. And the rest of the team looks pretty decent. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna ride out this season. I believe we do not have our draft pick. We can double check that right now. I don't even see it. Yeah, the Warriors have our pick. So we're just gonna hope for the best. Simulate this first season, and we're gonna see how this plays out. Joel Embiid wins MVP. LaMelo Ball wins Rookie of the Year. Pretty much as expected for this season, but I still think LeBron might go ahead and get it this year. This is interesting to see pressures on the Suns. That means Miami traded him. I guess that never really happens at all in any rebuild I ever seen, was he getting traded, but he's always winning crazy awards and just producing crazy his first year, so that's really interesting to see. And this is the rest of the all NBA teams. Hopefully Karl Towns made one of these. He did. He made the third team, so that's great. We're gonna go to the playoffs. So we end up being the 6th seed in the West. Our standings was 46 and 33 and 36. Sorry, and we was in that patch again with the 40s. But it's okay, because this season really overachieved, because I definitely did not expect us to really do all this first season, especially with all the injuries and stuff. So anyway, these are the stats. 26 and 13 from Karl Towns. Definitely absolute beasted on the reboards and the points. D'Angelo Russell, 22 and 7. Showed up this season. Definitely got his overall back, because he was at 83. He's been working. Anthony Edwards with 19. 3-1, a good rookie season. And Naz Reid has been a sleeper too, but he hasn't been producing a lot in real life too, because when Karl Towns been hurt, he's been the starting center and he's been producing a lot. So we're definitely gonna keep him in the video. Malik Beasley's doing what he's supposed to do per usual, and Ricky Rubio kind of lacking on the assist. We're going to get that up, but for the most part he's doing what he's supposed to do. And we're gonna go ahead and simulate this first game, see how this goes. The Clippers take game 1, they take game 2. Time to simcast, because we're not about to get swept and just go home like that. Or I guess we will. Anyway, Anthony Edwards with 30 points showed up. Russell with 21. Karl Towns with 20, 11, and 5. A real Karl Towns-ish game. I feel like he always gets like at least 20 points, 11 rebounds. He never really explodes that often for like a 40, 50 point like other, centers and stuff do. But it's okay though, because I think that once he gets his win back under him in real life and in the game, he'll be okay. So like the rest of these playoffs go to the offseason, and the 76ers wins the championship, and Joel Embiid your finals MVP. We're going to player retirement. Let's go ahead and go to league management, league meetings, and reject all of those. They're already rejected, so that's good. Where I pick end up at the 22nd pick. So the Warriors did not benefit from this season, which is great, because they could have had the top 5 pick. We would have been really, really bad. I really want to get rid of Chris. I want to add in maybe Matt or Michael. Not Matt, but Michael. And I think I want to double check on the trainer too, because I need them training camps so we can help produce this team. I'm gonna try to get Christopher Porter and we're gonna go ahead and get you in here, give you some money. Let's see. So we get the head coach, Michael, and we get Christopher, and now we're gonna go ahead and get the CEO. Twin, you got a D plus. I don't really want you. I guess that's all we can really afford, huh? Yeah, that's all we can really afford. So I guess we might as well take the D plus. He has a badge, so I guess it works out for us. And let's go ahead and do the NBA draft and just see if we can make some magic happen around here, man. Now it's time to get to the nitty gritty. We gotta start making some moves happen. We gotta get some people on this team to help Carl Towns, some immediate help. So in real life, I don't think that they would immediately want to trade away Anthony Edwards or anything. So I'm gonna keep him around. I don't know how I feel about him playing small forward. So that's the first thing I'm gonna do is just see and check out and see how he reacts to a shooting guard. So he goes down. And I guess he really is a small forward. I don't know. I never really knew that. I thought he always played the shooting guard position. But just because I'm curious, we don't have any picks. So let's go ahead and just see what we can get for somebody like D'Angelo Russell. I don't think they would trade him in real life, but I feel like they might trade him in real life because he's good, but he's just not what I feel like this team really, really needs. Zach LaVine would be great for this team. Colin Sexton would be good for this team. But I really feel like maybe Tyrese Halliburton. I don't know. Josh Green is straight. You're not doing that. I feel like maybe they might take a chance for Zach LaVine. Maybe. I don't know. Zach LaVine's still selling, right? They still want him on the market. But the Chicago Bulls probably would not take D'Angelo Russell only because they already have Kobe White. So I wouldn't see that happening. So if I had to make this trade, maybe Emmanuel Quickie, and we get a top pick back for that because they need a point guard. Derrick Rose is okay, but he's not all that. He's not going to be all that forever. Malcolm Brogdon, I don't see them trading him either. He just signed that deal. And plus, he's been balling this season. He should have been an all-star. But that's for another day. The 11th pick, Robert Covington, no. Russell, no. So maybe we might keep him around. Let's look at Malik Beasley and see what he got offers for him. Let's just see what's going on with him. So Terry Rozier, Buddy Hill, Mayo Quickly. About the same people. Look, man, I don't know. RJ Hamilton would not be bad, and you get Gary Harris back too. I actually don't mind doing that trade. Yeah, I want to do that one. But the Thomas Bryant isn't bad either. Yeah, I want to do the RJ Hamilton. Yeah, let's do that one. I like that trade. So the shooting guard position is really young, but I think RJ is definitely gonna have a fresh start here. He hasn't played at all, so I really want to see how he's gonna flare here. And now with RJ, can I trade RJ and maybe throw in okay, I can't trade RJ. What about Jaden McDaniels? He's good. And I'm gonna give a first pick unprotected. Let's see what they throwing at us. Anybody good? Okay, so Russell, Jaden McDaniels in the first pick for Gordon Hayward in the third pick in the draft. Is that worth it? De'Aaron Fox and Karl-Anthony Towns would be pretty nice. That might be what we do. But Sabonis and Chris LeVert would be cool too. Oh, the fourth pick and Devontae Murray. I think we got Devontae Murray on the team last time. I'm not gonna do him again. I think that this pick could be something I really could see happening. You get a good small forward back, and you get the top 3 pick. Russell's definitely decent, but I definitely want to maybe explore other options. And I feel like the Timberwolves will eventually want to explore other options as well. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. And I know that we have Anthony Edwards here still, but I don't see them trading the first pick. That's just not going to happen. Definitely not this season. And Gordon Hayward, he's getting worse. But the main thing of this trade was to definitely try to get that third pick, which is what we really wanted. So let's see if we can flip Gordon Hayward for anybody else. Cause that could also be a thing that they do too. It could be a sign and trade, and then get him out of here, flip him for somebody else, like the IT incident. So let's go ahead and see. Miles Turner wouldn't be bad, but that's not going to happen for Gordon Hayward. Josh Jackson has been balling. Joe Harris is nice. Ooh, we could get the 11th pick and get Robert Covington. He's been really bad though in real life and in the game, and also on fantasy too. So I don't know about that. Andrew Wiggins wouldn't be bad. Harris would not be bad at all, but I do not see the 76ers letting go of this man. He's a stud. He's a gem. He could be an all-star if it wasn't so stacked. I definitely don't want to do that because that does not seem realistic at all. I really want to go ahead and just do maybe, let me see, Aaron Gordon trade. Would that be, I think the Aaron Gordon trade would be okay. They've been trying to shop him around for a while. I'm going to go ahead and get him. So that clear up the space for Anthony Edwards to still lead and be what he's supposed to be. And this is the team right now going into the draft. The team looks good. Definitely some more work is needed. But I'm hoping that we can get either Jalen Green or Cade Cunningham on this team. I do not want Mobley. So I'm going to definitely see if we can maybe move to the top 1 or 2 picks. Because we need... Okay, Ricky Rubio. Oh, Juwan. Oh, yeah, we're going to do that. Get the 2nd pick. I would love to get Cunningham on this team. That would really be ideal. So let's go ahead and try to move up to number 1 pick just to secure that. I guess we can't secure that. So we're going to go ahead and try our luck in this draft and just see what happens. Hopefully, they do not get Cunningham first. Hopefully, they get Jalen Green. They get Cunningham first. We do not get Cunningham. But it's not over yet. We can always try to trade for him too. Cunningham and Towns would be nice next year pick. If somehow the Timberwolves was managed to finesse this and get that. See, we're not. They just want the most, man. This 2K, they just want the most, man. That's not happening. That's not happening like that. Never. But yeah, he would have been nice with Karl Towns. I would have loved to see that passing ability and the scoring and all that stuff, taking the pressure off of Karl Towns. But it's okay though, because we had the 2nd pick. And we're about to go ahead and get Jalen Green. That 1-2 punch. That's gonna be nice. So let's go ahead and simulate to the end. And this team looks good. I'm not mad at that signing. I'm not mad at Jalen Green. Jalen Green's a stud. He's definitely gonna be putting on a show in Minnesota, and it's gonna be an absolute star. I feel like he's gonna be an absolute star. I want to see his tendency, make sure he's gonna shoot a lot. And his shooting is kind of low. I think I'm going to move that up to like an 80. This is an 80. He's going to come in here and get the keys, man. Him and Karl Towns is going to lead this team to greatness. So we're going to see how that goes. Anthony Edwards, I'm going to give him another season to try to get it together. But I definitely kind of maybe want to sell high on him and get somebody back in return while we still can. Let's look at the cap holds. And yeah, Ed Davis, you can go. Jared, I want to keep you. And Jordan, I don't want you on here. I think it's like 5'11". We got to let you go, man. And we're going to see if we got any money. No, we do not. So I'm going to go ahead and just simulate. Patty Mills, I bring you in. TJ McConnell, I'd rather have TJ. We're going to bring TJ back. Sign him. Trade exemption, reduce. We'll bring you back. We got 13 players. Go to player progression. Let's go ahead and see what this next season is looking like. And it's looking good, man. It's looking really good. Jalen Green is going to be the starting shooting guard. And Karl Towns getting better. And Edwards getting better. We might end up keeping Edwards. Like I said, we might sell high on him. Get a point guard in there or something like that. And we'll see how it goes. Free throws is going on that. And then we're going to do untapped potential on Jalen Green. And we're going to go ahead and go to next season. This is season 2. This is the starting lineup for season 2. I don't know how I feel about Gary Harris starting. I feel like Jalen Green is higher overall than him. We're going to go ahead and fix this rotation because, I do not play that 11-man rotation. At the most, we're doing 10. We're going to change the playbook to the Timberwolves. And now we're going to see how this looks. TJ, Gary Harris, Edwards, Aaron Gordon, Karl Towns, Naz Reid, Jalen Green, Jared Covington, Jared Vanderbilt, Terrence Ross. It looks good. I like this team on paper. We need a point guard, another point guard, and this is when I say I'm gonna see how Edwards is moving with this sell high. Wow, so actually some good people here that's actually eligible to get traded, but there's no point guards. I don't need DeAndre Ayton. We already have Karl Towns. I don't need Hunter. We already have Edwards. I don't need Capella. I definitely not need Capella. And Zach LaVine would be nice, but we just got Jalen Green. So we're going to keep him. We're going to go ahead and make sure that the system is straight as well, because, you know, we want to have the best product on the floor. 7 seconds is the best. We're going to go ahead and simulate this regular season, and we're going to be back with the results, man. All right, y'all, I had to stop the simulation because Aaron Gordon wants to leave. He does not want to be here. He's not going to sign back. The test free agency, he's trying to leave, and Josh Okie's trying to leave. So I said, hey, man, why not get rid of them both and bring in some players that actually wants to play, and we can get Lauri Markkanen, spread the floor. You know, Gordon can shoot too, but Gordon doesn't really want to be here. But, you know, a 7-foot unicorn, spread the floor, able to dunk and block. And then we get Markieff Morris in here, just a little, you know, backup person that replaces Josh, because Josh really isn't doing any much, about the same points a night, and a cheaper contract as well. Why not? So we're going to bring Lauri Markkanen in here to the Minnesota Timberwolves, and he's going to be the starting power forward for us going forward. And I'm definitely hype about this. You know, we get Jared to start at the backup for him, because he's not really been playing or really doing too much. So yeah, I think that trade was worth it, and I think that trade was, you know, something that I could really see happening in real life, you know, because Aaron Gordon just didn't really fit well in this team. So I'm really glad we got Lauri Markkanen out of this. Trae Young has won MVP for this season. Sadly, Jalen Green did not get Rookie of the Year over Cade Cunningham, but it was a close race. I feel like Precious once again winning 6th Man of the Year over there in Phoenix. Jonathan Isaac, Defensive Player of the Year. Nicholas Claxton, Most Improved in the Rockets. And let's see if Karl Towns made any other team this time around. Rookie team looks good, looks very deadly. Jalen Green's on there. Karl Towns did not make any All-NBA teams. 2K do not like Karl Towns on this simulation, man. Anyway, we ended up having the 2nd seed in the West, which is great. We went 55-27, but so did the Phoenix Suns. You know, there's always that little patch. So let's look at these stats. Karl Towns 22-11. Anthony Edwards 21-3-2. Jalen Green first year 21-3-4. Should have really won Rookie of the Year. Naz Reid with 12-6. Jared putting up 10. Absolute went crazy this season. Really is developing to a pretty nice, good player. Lauri Markkanen with 10-5. So yeah, everybody did pretty decent. We're playing the Golden State Warriors in the first round. Simulate game 1. Can we get a win? We get a win. This is great from last season, because last season we didn't even get a win. We got swept in 4 by was it like the Nuggets or something. So yeah, we win game 2, we lose game 3, but we're gonna go ahead and close it out right now. We're gonna beat the Golden State Warriors right now. We're up 3-1, and we almost got a little scared there, but we finish it. Karl Towns 28-12-8. Jalen Green 22-1-6. Naz Reid with 20-10. Edwards with 17-2. Go ahead and go to the second round against the Pelicans. We lose game 1. We win game 2. We lose game 3. We win game 4. Okay, let's go ahead and finish this out, man. I hate going back and forth with people, man. I just want to go ahead and close it out as soon as possible, and I think that we will. We close it out 130-122. Jalen Green again 26-2-4. Edwards 20-2. And Gary Harris with a crazy production off the bench. Just 18 minutes with 20 points, 2-2. TJ with 16, Naz Reid with 14, Karl Towns. This is what I'm talking about, man. Karl Towns should not only putting up 11 points, 9 rebounds, 7 assists, 3 from 10, 2 from 7. Like, come on, Karl. You got to do more than that, man. If we're going to get a championship, we need our best player to put up more than 11 points. So, Western Conference Final against the Phoenix Suns is the 1st seed versus the 2nd seed. This is going to be a great matchup. Let's go ahead and get game 1. We get game 1. They get game 2. Okay. Time to come back. Let's see if we can close this out, man. We should be able to close this out. And we closed it out. That was a crazy high scoring game. Yo, Edwards with 30, 1 rebound, 0 assists. Jalen Green with 29, 2-6. Naz Reid with 18-6. TJ with 16, 6-8. Karl Towns with 16, 8-9. Almost 9 assists. Almost a triple dub from Karl Towns. Jared with 14. All around game for the whole team. But Edwards and Jalen Green keep on standing out, man. They keep on standing out when it comes down to this. And I really Hope Karl Towns can get it together, because his stats is tremendously down for the playoffs. And maybe because the backcourt is just better. I mean, I don't know. But it's just, I mean, the front court is just better. But it's just weird, man. Either way, we're playing Orlando Magic in the NBA Finals. Let's get this ring for the Minnesota Timberwolves. We have Markelle Fultz, Evan Fournier, Gordon Hayward, Chum Oniki, and Nikola Vucevic. And this team is decent, but is not better than us. Karl Towns have to establish himself as the best center in the league, and he can do it right here. Game 1, we take game 1. We take game 2. We take game 3. We're about to send them home in 4. Let's go ahead and simcast this. We beat them in 4, 122 to 107. Karl Towns showed up. 38, 10, and 8. Jalen Green 22 and 2. Nas Reed 14, 2, and 1. Jared with 14. Where is Edwards? Edwards only had 7. But it seems like either one or the other have to step up to really finish it off, man. But hey, we got that ring. Karl Towns, Finals MVP, absolute monster, showed up in the finals, 36 and 12. Hey, listen, if the Timberwolves can figure out a way to get their at least a pick this season for the draft, and maybe sneak in there and get a top 3 pick, they might have a good future ahead of them. It's a lot going on right now. That organization, the franchise is weird. There's a lot going on. It's not weird because of the team. It's just weird because of all the energy. It's like just a lot of negative energy. People's getting hurt. People's losing family members. There's just a lot going on. But if they can get another draft pick and produce Edwards and let Russell go and focus on Edwards and Towns, maybe try to sneak in there, get Cunningham, Jalen Green, or anybody else. I'm not going to say they're going to win a championship in 2 years, but they'll definitely be in the playoffs. They'll definitely be in conversation. They'll definitely have, the tools to make something happen. And you can see the team wasn't that crazy. It wasn't really that crazy. A couple of trades in here and there, but it's not no other star or superstar on this team but Karl Towns. And we still got the job done. So it just takes a team effort and a unit, man. Everybody got to be on the same page. You can't have people like Malik Beasley out here, getting arrested and get suspended. It's messing up the flow. Russell's getting hurt. It's just too much inconsistency, and that's messing up the team chemistry. And I think once they get the chemistry on track, the team will be on track, because the team is nice. So with that being said, man, make sure you subscribe, comment, like the video, share it with your friends, all that good stuff, man. And that's your boy Quentin. I'm signing out.